Amelia Abel is a preschool teacher, athlete, passionate advocate for people with disabilities, and a highly sought-after conference speaker. She has been one of the spokespeople for the Look Me in the Eye campaign and has wowed audiences at past symposia and direction service events. Please welcome my dear friend, Amelia Abel. Do you want this one? Yes.
Hi, my name is Amelia, and I'm 25 years old. I was born with a disability called Down syndrome. Down syndrome affects my brain. It functions differently from other people. 50 years ago, babies born with Down syndrome or other disabilities might have been placed in institutions by their parents. I think this would have been very sad for the children. They never have the chance to participate in the world. People with disabilities have limits. We also have special abilities and gifts that we can develop and share with the world. We need extra practice to develop our potential. Some people with disabilities grow up in a world where they never feel accepted or included. I am a happy person and I have a really good life. Sometimes it is hard having Down syndrome. People look at me and say that I am different. They judge me when they see that I have a disability. Regular people are often uncomfortable around people with disabilities. People with disabilities often feel like regular people live on the inside of the world. We are living on the outside. We try to figure out a way to get inside, but it is hard. We try to connect, but end up feeling lonely and sad. Some of my friends feel that regular people still treat them with disrespect and say mean things to them. I know that I can't change this. Only regular people like you can make the world different for people with disabilities. Marshall Peter, who helped organize this conference, is a person who has worked very hard to help people with disabilities. Thank you, Marshall, for going through all of my IEPs and helping me plan my education. You're my hero. Since I was 12, I have been doing lots of public speaking and advocating for people with disabilities. Once, when I was speaking at a Rotary Club, a man asked me what he could do to help people, asked me what he could do to help people like me feel more comfortable. I said, just look me in the eye. Rick Dancer was there, and we started a campaign called Look Me in the Eye. This is an active in many different counties and schools in Oregon. The goal is to have regular people see us so that we do not feel invisible. I have worked in child care for 8 years. For the last 4 years, I have worked at Pearson Barn Preschool. I am in the classroom with a teacher. I am really good working with kids who have autism or other disabilities. I live independently, and I have a full and meaningful life. I have my own apartment, and I have friends over to visit. I enjoyed playing sports, Special Olympics. I played basketball, soccer, and basketball. Another truth about me and my life is that I'm often lonely. It is hard making friends. Some people think that my friends should all be other people with disabilities, but other people with disabilities are not interested in the same things I am. It is very hard to connect with my peers who have disabilities. I have more in common with regular people. I get along really well with them, but mostly regular peers do not want to socialize with me. I understand that all of you here today because you care about people. You believe that people with disabilities should be included. Students should be in regular classrooms. People with disabilities should be employed. But I want to tell you, all that inclusion, it is not enough. It is not enough that we are present in the room with regular people. We need to move beyond inclusions to start fostering connections. We need to look at each other in the eye, see who each other is. We build friendships. I think there's more we learn about people with disabilities and more experiences we have together, the easier it becomes to have a real connections. I have few ideas for ways to build connections. In elementary school, talk with classes about the real challenges students with disabilities have. Celebrate a student's success with the whole classroom by giving high fives. In middle school, talk about teasing, bullying in each classroom, and reminded all students not to use the R word. Ask regular students to tell the class what experiences they have with people who have disabilities. In high school, have an assembly where students with disabilities can talk to other students about their lives. Support regular students to form a Look Me in the Eye club. I have a school project to make a video showing what it's like to have a disability in high school to share with the other students. Thank you for inviting me to speak today.